Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. We're here for a debut match. Nick is here. Ahoy, Nick. Tell us about the match.
Ahoy, Tim. We have a debut match, as you said. Two unknown quantities. I think their names are getting a little more known based on some of the stuff they're doing around these parts. But never have they ever entered the fandom ring. But both signed up with interest and passion. So I'm excited to see, what we got ahead of us. It's Brandon and Maria.
Yeah, those are their names. Let's go talk to them and learn about them right now in the promos.
Now? Hi, I'm Maria Hammon. I like to play trivia. I like to try to win. I like to do the best I can. I like to have fun. I'm getting older. I like the challenge of trying to keep up with these young fellas and girls and, maybe make a name for myself. Who knows? That's about it.
Brandon Cohen.
Nazario.
What's up? First of all, welcome to the video store. This is your official first match after joining the faction?
Yes, that other one. Oh, I don't want spoilers, but yes, this is the official.
Yes. So, it's Fandom. Do you know this shit?
I've seen this shit. Do I know this shit? Maybe. I want to clarify something. He said signed up with passion. I signed up because Tim bullied me into it. By bully, I mean he told me to sign up. I said, okay, fine. So
I figured, yeah.
If I lose, it's Tim's fault.
You're playing Maria. I think you have two things in your advantage here. One, she's a woman, and they don't like comic books.
It's true.
So that's like half the league right there. And two, I don't know. I couldn't come up with a second one. But I'm sure there's another reason why you will beat her.
I'll hope to find it.
Don't take mercy on her just because, she might be better than you.
Yes, Sensei.
Go.
Tim, on behalf of our current champion, Brittany Tapley, I'd like to say, Nazario, you're a dumbass. And Maria, I enjoy your promo. It was very wholesome.
It was very nice. I liked it. Let's get into it, Nick. Round number one. Go for it.
Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Any questions as we get into round number one?
Nope.
All right, then. Your first question will come in the category of sci-fi icons. Your question is, in The Matrix Reloaded, when Neo goes to see the Oracle, she is sitting on a bench doing what?
How do you feel about benches?
Uncomfortable. Not good.
I would agree with that.
Not my favorite sitting apparatus.
I would agree. What is your favorite?
Maybe like a recliner.
Ooh, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Maria.
Feeding the birds.
And Brandon.
So reading a book.
Feeding the birds is correct. So Maria will take the early 1-point lead. Nazario is eating shit as we get into your next question, which is in the category of Marvel. Who plays Blade in the Blade trilogy? Ahoy. How you doing?
Hi there, Tim. I'm going to wear a different shirt next time.
That's fine. That's fair. I've been waiting for you to just look at me and go, Miller, but it hasn't happened.
What do you mean waiting for me to do that? This is question 2, Tim.
Repeat.
Repeat. Repeat for Maria. The question again. Who plays Blade in the Blade trilogy?
Miller.
Yes,
did it.
That's me.
I was waiting, but you...
Mr. Miller.
You rushed me.
So Nazario is Mr. VHS. Mike is Mr. DVD. Can I be Mr. Miller? 5. 4.
I don't see why those other 2 names
Probably Mr. Laserdisc.
Pens down. Let's go to Brandon.
Wesley Snipes.
And Maria.
I could not pull that name for anything. I tried. I didn't
Wesley
get it.
Snipes is correct. Nick, what's the next question?
Your
Ridiculous.
next question comes in the category of PIXAR. Which Pixar film features the characters Francesco Bernoulli and Miles Axelrod? Tim, I asked my girlfriend's brother this question.
Yeah.
Yep.
How old is he?
21.
Ooh, a youngin', as they say.
Don't call that a youngin'.
Yeah.
It makes me feel bad.
4, 3,
That's the scoops.
1. Pens down. Maria
Up.
and Brandon.
Said Cars 3.
Cars 2.
Oh, shoot.
2. So close, but we move on to the next question in the category of Middle Earth. Who nearly drowns trying to join Frodo while he leaves at the end of the Fellowship of the Ring?
It's crazy. The other match we shot happens after this. So everyone's going to see me sick of the Ahoy jokes, but canonically they haven't happened yet.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brandon
Sam?
and Maria.
Sam.
Sam. Correct. So we stay tied 2-2. What's next?
Your next question comes in the category of Star Trek. The question is, in Star Trek Generations, Soren plans on destroying what in order to alter the path of the Nexus?
Those were words you said.
Nexus sounds like something Hodor had, like next to us, like, and then in the past he's like a kid, but then in the future he's like next to us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Maria
The Enterprise.
and Brandon.
No idea.
The answer is a planet. Planets. That's all that was there. Planet. So, yeah, as Nick, this is planet. I thought this was general answer.
I'm looking at you like what?
Yeah, general answer. Let's go to the next question. It's in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Die Hard?
How? Never mind.
How hard? Is that what you're going to
I
say?
don't know.
Would you? Yeah, I don't know. But I regretted it, and so I tried to stop. But
It's not the guy.
you made me.
5, 4.
Oh no, my TV went back to normal.
Pens down. Let's go to Brandon
My guess is always Michael Giacchino.
and Maria.
Hans Zimmer.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Michael Kamen. Michael Kamen. So, Nick, what's next?
Okay.
Your next question comes in the category of DC. What is the full name of Superman's boss at the Daily Planet in 1978 Superman the movie?
All right. Ready, Nick? Do your...
Michael came in through the bathroom window.
This is one of my favorite jokes you've ever done. It was a great one.
The great intro there.
And the other one was, I'll be 5.
This is the symbol, the hi-hat, so like
2 hands down. Let's go to Maria
Perry White.
and Brandon.
No. Didn't have it.
Gary White is correct. All right, your next question is in the category of DreamWorks. In Trolls World Tour, it is revealed that the Princess Poppy belongs to which musical tribe?
That's a wild sentence.
You want to name genres of music?
I'd rather not.
Or should we talk about Azario's love for toys?
You mean The Boys on Amazon Prime, which
Yes.
I was just watching until my TV went back to the main Roku screen.
3.
Now I gotta click
One.
on stuff.
Pens down. Let's go to Brandon
The Pixies?
and Maria.
The Butterflies. I forgot. I've seen it though.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Pop Tribe. So,
Makes
Nick,
sense.
what is next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of American Spies. Which American Spies film features a member of the Irish Republican Army with a vendetta against the main character? Maria, if we could just get those hands.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
You're good. All good. You have a vendetta against anyone right now?
Do you want the name of the spy or the name of the movie?
I believe you need
You
to
need to use a repeat. Yeah.
Okay. May I have a repeat?
Yep.
Yes, you may. That is your second repeat, Maria.
I'm gonna run out.
Which American spy's film features a member of the Irish Republican Army with a vendetta against the main character? Anyway, vendettas.
Yes, multiple.
Name 4.
Bucky, I have one against him for taking over my bed. My unborn child for taking over my wife. I don't know. I've got other ones, but I'm running out of time. 5.
You'll think on it.
2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Maria.
Patriot game?
And Brandon.
So Mission Impossible 3.
I don't think we could take it right. Nick.
Patriot Games.
It's Patriot Games with an S. I don't think we could take Patriot Game, unfortunately. So close.
Okay.
That's one of those heartbreakers.
That's one of those heartbreakers indeed. But fly just landed on me. That was scary. But Maria's still up 3-2. Is that what you have, Nick?
What I have, Tim?
All right, let's get into your final question in the category of the worlds of DC. Who is revealed to be paying Black Manta to stage a human attack at the beginning of Aquaman?
Struggled with a. Did you think it was going to be a different word?
Yes, I did.
It's weird because before you read it, I reread it just like, okay, make sure everything's good. Yeah, we're good. And then I did the same thing in my head.
It's almost like we're very similar. Or the human language is weird.
Okay, we can...
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brandon.
This is wrong. I guess Patrick Wilson's character.
And Maria.
The King of Atlantis, the current king.
The answer is Orm. So we unfortunately can't give it to either of you.
I forgot his freaking name.
At the end of round number 1, Maria's up 3-2. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Let's get into round number 2. What's going to happen?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today is MCU, YA, Disney Animation, Law & Order, James Bond, Worlds of DC, Marvel, and DC. Maria, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer to Brandon?
I'll spin.
All right. This is your first spin.
DJ, spin that shit.
It lands on spinner's choice.
James Bond, please.
All right. Without hesitation. Nick, you want to go ahead and give Maria her questions in Jimmy B?
Gladly. Maria, are you prepared for your questions in the category of James Bond?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your first question. What was the 4th film to feature Roger Moore as James Bond?
Multiple choice. I'm not 100%.
All right. Your multiple choice options are: is it A, The Spy Who Loved Me, B, Moonraker, C, Octopussy, or D, For Your Eyes Only?
Moonraker.
Moonraker is correct for 1 point.
Should have taken my chance.
Your second question. Who does Bond electrocute, killing them in the gold storage vault at the end of Goldfinger?
Odd Job.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your third question. Marco Sciarra's funeral takes place in what European city in Spectre?
Rome.
Rome is correct for 2 points. All right, your penultimate question. Which character is the main villain of the film On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Blofeld.
Blofeld is correct for 2 points. And Maria, your final question. At what type of location does Bond first see Jinx Johnson in Die Another Day?
She's coming out of the water in a Mediterranean, or I don't know where they are at the sea, walking up the sea in her bikini.
Except the sea, the beach. Yeah, she's in the sea. So yeah, that's correct for 2 points. And a sweep of James Bond.
Yeah, very impressive showing. 12 points. We're going to go over to Brandon now. We'll bring in Brandon's manager. This is your spin, Brandon.
Nazario, hi.
Lands on
Hi.
5A.
Brandon, we're in deep shit.
Yeah, this is the 4th match in a row. I get an opponent's choice. They get their choice. That's my specialty. I don't want this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, better spin away from that.
Yeah, let's go again.
Okay.
Hey Tim.
Hey,
Hey Tim. You know what I would like right now?
Disney
Chips.
Animation.
Chips Ahoy.
Oh, nice. Hey, that was a good one. Disney Animation's what you're getting, Brandon.
Yes.
Low hanging fruit, Nazario. Low hanging fruit.
All right, Brandon.
Easiest fruit to take.
I will be giving you your questions in Disney Animation. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, your first question. Which Disney animated film features a daughter switching places with her father who is being held prisoner?
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
That is correct.
That was
Mario,
worded weird.
can't off because you're making me laugh.
I was thinking Freaky Friday.
All right, your next question. Jim Cummings voices Winnie the Pooh and which other character in 2011's Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, I did this wrong.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, just to be safe.
All right, your options are A, Tigger, B, Piglet, C, Eeyore, or D, Rabbit.
I was thinking Tigger, so I'm just going to go A.
That is correct for 1
Oh,
point.
should I trust myself?
All right, your next question. How is Bruno related to the main character Mirabelle in Encanto?
Her uncle.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What is the name of the leader of Fagin's dog gang who mentors Oliver in Oliver and Company?
It's my favorite song. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Dodger, B, Duke, C, Tito, or D, King.
A, Dodger.
That is correct for 1 point.
Should've just...
And your final question. In Cinderella, how does Cinderella prove that she was the girl at the ball after Lady Tremaine breaks the glass slipper?
Multiple choice. I should know this, but I don't.
All right, your options are A, she dances with the prince, B, she kisses the prince, C, she shows him her dress, or D, she shows him the other glass slipper.
Say A, she dances with him.
That is incorrect. Maria, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, she dances with the prince, B, she kisses the prince, C, she shows him her dress, or D, she shows him the other glass slipper?
I believe it's D.
It is D. That is correct for 1 point. So at the end of round number 2, Nick, I have Maria in the lead 13-8.
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, we're going to get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we reach the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
All right, then. Go ahead, Tim.
All right, the first category that you can bet points on is going to be DC. All right, let's get bets starting with Brandon.
We're taking a shot. Going for 2.
All right, and Maria?
Being conservative, number 1, 2.
All right.
1, 2.
All right, your question in the category of DC. In Watchmen, Rorschach warns many of the heroes of a hero killer, but who gives that warning to Adrian Veidt, aka Ozymandias?
Like this one?
This movie?
Yeah.
A big fan.
Can I use the last repeat?
You can, yeah. But just both. Yep, there you go. Your question again. In Watchmen, Rorschach warns many of the heroes of a hero killer, but who gives that warning to Adrian Veidt, aka Ozymandias? Yeah, I am a big fan of this movie. I really
You made a
like
show out of this too, right?
Yeah, it's a sequel to the comic book.
Is it good?
Novel. Very, very good.
I heard it was bad.
Very good.
I heard you don't have good opinions, Tim.
That's fair. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Brandon.
It's 50-50. It's a Dr. Manhattan.
And Maria.
The comedian?
Both incorrect. We were looking for Night Owl 2.
Night Owl.
So it is 12-6. What's the next category, Nick?
Next category you can bet points on is horror icons.
All right, let's get back starting with Maria.
1.
All right, and Brandon.
We're shooting for it again.
All right, Nick, what's the question?
Your question is, which Halloween film opens with Michael Myers escaping a burning house? In the middle of the street. Was that the one you were singing?
No.
Were you singing Brick House? Because I was also thinking that one.
Ooh, that's a good one, too. 5.
Oh, wait, no, there's a song that's like, in this burning house.
Pens down. Let's go to Maria.
Halloween 2.
And Brandon.
Halloween Kills.
Halloween Kills is correct.
That was my first instinct.
So
What are you
Maria
gonna do?
loses 1 point, goes down to 11. Brandon goes back up to 8. So it's
Okay.
11. The next category that you can bet points on is Pixar. Let's get bets starting with Brandon.
Going 2.
And Maria.
None.
All right. So here's the situation. If Brandon hits this question, we move on to the next one. If he misses, Maria will win. So the question in Pixar is as follows. Name both actors who have voiced a character named Buzz Lightyear in a Pixar film.
Tim, give me like, dang. Give me your 2 favorite cartoons.
Like shows? Like TV shows?
Those Pixar, great.
5,
Did you not say the picks?
3, 2,
Oh.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Maria, who bet 0.
It's Tim Allen and Chris Evans.
You ready to
I'm a little
This
pissed
is
that I didn't
Brandon.
bet.
Okay.
Brandon.
It's Chris Evans and Tim Allen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
I thought it was going to be some crazy thing like in Up. What's this and this? I'm like, I hate that movie.
So, yeah, Maria. Yeah. It's now 10-11. 2 questions remaining. What's the next category, Nick?
Next category you can bet points on is YA.
Let's get bets, starting with Maria
Nothing.
and Brandon.
Nothing.
All right, we're going to the final question. Didn't think that was going to happen, but here we are. Nick,
I'm not good at
that's
those.
only. What is the question?
For this question, which counts for nothing but stats. So stats, fun. All right, your question is, at the end of Twilight New Moon, Edward agrees to turn Bella into a vampire if she does what?
I love me. My instincts were right.
Those are the best moments when you bet 0 and you're like,
Good shit. Didn't know that.
damn. you just kind of look around.
No effing clue with my answer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Maria, I don't think you wrote anything, did you?
Nope. I
Fair
don't know.
enough. And Brandon.
The girl next to me is screaming this answer. I don't know. I said gives him a baby.
Woo! It marries him is the answer. Marries him. So,
Not my thing.
11. 1 category left. What's going to happen? I don't know. We'll find out because the category is Disney animation. Let's get bets, starting with Brandon
2.
and Maria.
1.
All right.
We'll see.
Here's the situation.
For the tie.
If both players hit, we go to sudden death. If both players miss, Maria is victorious. But if Brandon hits and Maria misses, Brandon will walk out the winner. So, your question in the category of Disney animation. In Mulan, when we first meet Mushu, what is his job that was a typo. Let me start over. In Mulan, when we first meet Mushu, his job among the ancestors is to do what?
Sorry.
That's fine. It was a great match.
Still is.
Ahoy! 5,
Killer.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're going to start by going to Maria.
I don't think this is it, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Polish their trophies.
And Brandon.
I said he's the cook.
And your winner, Maria Hammon. The answer was to wake them up. Wake up the ancestors.
Wake them up.
Get their alarm clock with the gong and stuff. Nick, really great match. Brandon mounting a comeback there at the end.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Great match. What did you think?
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Listen, a little slow in round 1, but I think both players showed a lot of strength in round 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, like even with Brandon mounting that comeback, like this is every ingredient you need for a great fandom match. So really cool. Maria starts out with a win. That's a great way to start a career. And Brandon starts out showing the ability that he could have won. He was that close. So I think we'll see both of them again very soon. But Brandon's probably mad at you.
Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. Let's bring in Brandon to start. Nick, take it away.
Tim's fault.
Tim's fault.
I remember from the promo. Tim's
Listen, I think this could have gone better, but it also could have gone worse.
True.
You mounted a very respectable comeback, and you even had a shot at sudden death because Maria couldn't do math. Since, she had to hit it anyway, she could just bet 2 and would have won straight up. She decided to give you a chance of sudden death, so that would have been interesting. And you got, I feel we made the correct decisions on the betting section.
Yeah, we definitely made the right choices. I'm kicking myself. There's, I had Night Owl written down, so that's a 4-point swing. I was going to say Tigger. That's an extra point. There was a bunch of, and then Cars 2, Cars 3, earlier on. But again, I feel better than I thought I would going into
It's your first match. So you learned by getting the L's. I can tell you from experience, it gets better.
Yeah. And I apparently have a strength in animation, so we're going to keep rolling with that.
And Maria watches superhero movies. What the fuck?
No, she only watches James Bond, apparently.
Oh, yeah, that's
ridiculous. That was the most amazing round 2 I've ever seen.
Yeah, for real. Brandon, there's not a player out there who hasn't finished a match and gone like, oh, I knew that one if I hit that one.
Of course.
It happens. It comes with the territory, but I don't believe this is the end of you. We will have seen. Is there anyone out there, Nazario, since you know more people, that you think Brandon should go up against next?
Who can I beat?
Mike Henley!
Sure, let's do it. I'm in.
Make it happen. All right, sure, why not? Brandon, great job today. We're looking forward to seeing you again. As we bring in our winner today.
I just want to tear away from Brandon and Nazario.
Maria.
Don't underestimate me, Nazario. I'm not as dumb as I look.
I was going to ask, Maria, was it Nazario's, what's the word? Stupidity prior to the match that maybe gave you the fire to...
No, I love Nazario. He's been great to me. And I played something different and finally got it after about 3 tries. This is what we're doing. Oh, I get it now. Anyway, I was happy to, have a good showing, and it was a close match. It could have won. And my thoughts at the end, Nazario, were that if I could get at least a tie, then we could go for another question. Yeah. I wasn't trying to, kick the guy in whatever's, and I wasn't sure I knew the answer, which I didn't. So there you go.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Maria.
Anyways, fun.
This was a great win. Maybe a slow start for both of you in round one, but after that, you guys really kicked it into high gear.
Wesley Snipes. I stood 6 feet away from him in Washington, D.C. when they were filming that stupid airplane thing or whatever, and I blanked. I totally blanked. I'm thinking Judge Dredd. He's in the thing with he's frozen. He's in the, oh my god.
Oh yeah, Evolution Man, right?
Couldn't think of it. Yeah, Evolution. I'm sorry. I just, Jesus. But anyway, thanks.
I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Now that you've won, we'll definitely see you back here real soon. I don't know how familiar you are with people outside of like Nazario, but is there anyone out there who maybe you
I just had a match with Tato not too long ago, and I love him to death. So I wouldn't mind playing him here.
Great.
I don't know if he's eligible.
We'll take a look at what we got. But Maria, congratulations.
I just love him to death. Sorry.
No, you're good. Congratulations on the win. We'll definitely see you next time. And yeah, this was a great match. Tim, why don't you put a bow on it?
Yeah, this was great. Brandon and Maria both having a fun time, playing well. I enjoyed it. So thank you to Brandon and Maria, and thank you to Nazario. And also, I did want to mention that Maria has a Justice League poster in her background, too. I just noticed that. So Nazario just continues to just put egg on his face. This was great. Thank you so much. Thank you to Nick for writing this one. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.